my beautiful singles. Elsie here to do a reading for you, my friends. Thank you so much for clicking here, and thank you for all the attention on my last video. I appreciate it. If you haven't seen it, I will connect it. I'll put a link at the end of this video if you haven't seen the other one that I did just recently. Let's take a look at Sign of the Times Oracle. We're going to throw some tarot down as well, find out what's going on for you here, singles. Thank you for clicking here, and this is not a reading for your energy. It's for everybody's energy. I do these readings as a test of your intuition. So I will call it the signs and symbols as you need to hear them or see them to know what's going on, and you can figure out if this is your reading or not. It's not going to be for everybody, and that's okay. It's not intended for everybody. It's intended for the collective, and for those of you who it resonates with, if you can let me know in the comments, I would love that. Thank you for your thumbs up as you come through here. It does tell other people in the algorithm that you like this kind of programming. All right, here we go. Let's talk about it. We've got medical staff and the labyrinth. So we've got healing journey. Oh, I like that. Someone's on a healing journey. There we go. Somebody here is on a healing journey, and it's been a long one. It's been a long one where you've been bumping into walls. It feels like it's been a tough one. It feels like you've been in the labyrinth bumping into shit for a while. That's what it feels like here, but it's about to come to an end, I feel. We do have card number 13, which is the death card, right? The death card is about endings and new beginnings. It's about transformation. So I feel like the healing here is transforming this journey that you've been taking through the labyrinth. Card number 15 is the devil energy. That's why I was saying it's been a really hard journey, that you've been taking a lot of knocks. Somebody has been taking their lessons in the school of hard knocks. That's what it feels like here. So it feels like as it pertains to how you've been single or why you've been single, or maybe you've been single because you just can't find the right path. Like your journey has been really hard. For those of you who have been trying to find your person, I feel like this is a healing time for you, and that something is about to change, because card number 13 is about change. And I think what's happening here is with card number 13, 1 and 3 is a 4. So we go from change, turbulence, transformation, we go to healing, because 3 and 1 is 4. It's stability and healing, right? Seeing things in a more stable way. For those of you who've been searching for a partner or hoping one would find you within the labyrinth here, you can see 2 little mice and they're very far away from each other. It doesn't seem like they'll ever find each other, but I feel like with card number 15, it is a 6. And in the 6 tarot, that is the lovers. So I feel like you are going to have to make a choice about love as things progress here. Now, when I do these readings, my friends, I don't leave dates or times on them. It's gonna resonate when you find it, and maybe it won't resonate today, but maybe it will resonate in the future. All right, let's find out what's tarot saying here. We've got the King of Pentacles. We could be talking about someone who is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got the 2 of Pentacles in the reverse, getting some stability. Things are slowing down here a little bit, enough for you to take a breath, finally. It feels like things have been moving really quick for you here. We do have the 5 of Wands. And so as things have been moving really quickly, as you get some of your stability back, it feels like things slow down, but it also feels like it puts you in a place of indecision, I want to say, as things begin to slow down. Now, it could be money that's slowing down as well. If you have a business, or if you're someone who's not getting enough hours at work, it could be money that is slowing down too, your stability. We do have the 2 of Wands. We have the Knight of Swords. And we do have the Page of Wands. It feels like some of you are going to have to make some sort of a decision as it pertains to your pentacle world. So whether that's a decision about your job, about your home, where you live, your stability financially, it feels like there is going to be some sort of decision that you have to make that is coming up probably fairly soon, because for me, wands are weeks, and so it could be in the next couple of weeks that you need to make that decision. We do have the 2 of Pentacles, which is in the reverse, which indicates that things are slowing down a little bit, and it could be your finances that are slowing down. So like I said at the beginning, maybe your hours are being cut, or maybe, there's a period, as we know as business owners. If you're a business owner, you can confirm that in the comments, but as business owners, we know we got to prepare for things like January and February. It gets a little slow. People are, you know, recovering from the holiday process from November, December, right? And so things can be a little slow in business. So I want to say that for some of you, it could, if it is a financial slowing down, it's about to speed up. The Knight of Swords is here. We do have the Five of Wands, and we have the Page of Wands. Look, when the page comes along holding a wand, it changes everything, because I feel like you go from indecision to victory. So we go from the Five of Wands, and 5 and 1 is 6. And I feel like there's some sort of an incoming message or some sort of information that's happy and exciting that is coming for you here. So we'll talk a little bit more about that. We've got the King of Wands. You might have to make some sort of a decision where you have to be inspired to move forward here. Look, we talk about the Death card, and here it is, right? Card number 13. It feels like there's some sort of a transformation here that is transforming you possibly into the King of Wands. The King of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We do have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy here. But the King of Wands never moves forward on anything unless they're inspired. For some of you, you could be the King of Wands and you've ended something. And because you ended something, something must begin. So you're being inspired to move forward and possibly communicate with someone. Possibly sending out, taking your shot with somebody, sending out the eight swords. All right. Tell me about the King of Pentacles, please, for the collective singles. Why is the King of Pentacles here? It's something that's been taking a very long time, and so it feels like it's a back and forth. Again, we have the Two of Pentacles indicating now in the upright that, you know, things have been sort of back and forth. I don't think that your finances have been very stable lately, and it might be that if you're in business with yourself, and that I want to say that after a long period of time with the Knight of Pentacles here, that you're about to gain happiness in your finances here. Something that is going to make you very happy, that had you sort of on the ropes here, that made you exhausted. It's a labor of love, I feel. Something that has exhausted you, and that you've been trying to shoulder and move along bravely. I feel like with the World card in the reverse, you think it's over. It's not over yet. I'm going to say it's not over yet. You got to keep pushing. You got to keep going, because stability is coming. I feel like for those of you who have been worried about your financial stability, the Ten of Cups is here to say that, you know what, just stay in a positive mindset. Stay in a positive mindset. This is going to affect your family or your home, and it will be a little bit dicey, back and forth, back and forth. The universe has got your butt, though. Universe got your back, right? We've got the 8 here. We've got the back and forth of you with the universe, trying to keep balance. I feel like while things are tumultuous and turbulent with your finances, that things are going to work out just fine here, because we do have you as getting some stability. It is going to take you making some sort of a decision here, though. Yeah, it is a financial decision here, and it feels like it is affecting your abundance, that maybe you go from the 10 of Pentacles to the 6. We do have the 4 of Pentacles here. So it feels like you're holding on to hopefully getting some good news, getting some networking done as it pertains to the finances. And I want to say 6 and 4 is 10. So it is coming. The decision that you're about to make about your finances, or about some sort of a partnership, because it is about reciprocity, right? When we see the 6 of Pentacles, it's about reciprocity. It's also about giving a little bit here and a little bit there. I feel like whatever you've been giving out, however generous you've been or charitable you've been, it's all coming back to you, I want to say. The Empress is in the reverse, and it tells me that you are worried about stability here. You're worried about stability and abundance, but I think it's a temporary thing, my friend. I really feel like this is a temporary thing, and you could be saying, well, it's been going on for a while. I believe you, because the Knight of Pentacles is here. And I feel like this has been a temporary dip, because things are about to gain stability here, and you're about to move forward in a very quick way here. So we have Oh, there we go. We got the Nine of Wands, we got the Queen of Cups, and we have the Hermit. So I want to say that your ability to be able to stop, go within, look over the details, go over it really carefully is what is going to keep everything in balance here. So regardless of what's going on around you, we see somebody here who has got stability amongst the water, right? The water is something that could kind of swallow you up, but this person is staying steady and firm, waiting for the opportunity or someone to show up and take their cup. So it does feel like here that your ability to look at the self and figure it out, I feel like you're behind the fear wall, exhausted from carrying whatever it is that you're carrying on the back of the horse of the Nine of Pentacles. Sorry, the Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. And it feels like you've been just trying to keep everything together. That's what it feels like here. Tell me about the Knight, please. The Knight of Swords. I want to say that there is some information that is coming screaming at you. And I want to say that it's good news. And this Knight of Wands is somebody who is very ambitious, somebody who's very direct but impatient and brave. And so it feels like somebody is coming at you in swords, but I feel like it's a good thing. You don't have to worry about it. It feels like there is an idea or an invitation or something exciting that's coming at you. Tell me about the Knight of Swords, please. We have the Star. We have the Knight of Cups. Oh, we have the King of Cups. Look at that. So it does feel like, for some of you, it could be a soulmate that's coming here. It feels like romance is coming. It feels like you're about to meet somebody. The people in the labyrinth, right? Well, the mice. Right? It feels like if you've been very far away from a soulmate, that maybe you don't realize you're living parallel lives, because these two, it feels like one may be a little bit closer to the exit than the other, but it feels like once this one goes out this exit, it can get to here, and so on, right? So it does feel like, to me, it's been a complicated path, but I feel like it's been a complicated and hard path to make you learn your stability. You must be stable before you can find this soulmate connection here. That's what it does feel like, because we do have the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups means that somebody is on the search. Somebody here has been on the search in the labyrinth for someone who is their exact match. I feel like with the Star here, it's your wish fulfillment, and I feel like it's coming in quicker than you think it is. Tell me about the Five of Wands, please. For the collective singles, tell me about the Five of Wands. The Four of Wands, the Five of Cups in the reverse. If it's going to be here, it might as well be in the reverse. We do have the Five of Pentacles. I want to say, after a long drought, after a long time of being alone, you might be someone who's been single for 5 or 6 years. We've got 6 Pentacles, 5 Pentacles. For me, Pentacles are years. You might be someone who's been single for a while. And it feels like you had to be single because it feels like there was some healing that had to be done. It feels like you had to learn how to stop smack talking yourself. I do see the Five of Wands as that. It's the internal struggle. Some people think it's like arguments and fighting with others, but to me, it's not external. It's actions you're taking against yourself. So it does feel like, for me, a reader, when we do see 1-5, for me, it is negative. It is that it is lack. But when we see more than 1-5, it now becomes quick change. So I feel like if you've been feeling on the outside looking in, it feels like if you've had some regrets that you're finally getting over from sort of beating yourself up, I feel like that was the lesson, or that was the reason for the delay, that you needed to learn how to be more positive with you, so therefore you could shine that on other people, because we're always shining ourselves on other people. And they're always mirroring back to us. So the Four of Wands tells me that there's something super serious coming up. And we do have the Page of Wands here. The Page of Wands is the one that just shows up, right? Not planning to show up. It's like you bump into somebody. And tell me about the Page of Wands here. Tell me what the Page of Wands is bringing. This is nothing that's planned. It's a partnership. Look at that. I like it. It's a partnership. Somebody who feels like they're on your team. Someone who feels like they're on your side. Someone who sort of gives you the same energy that you give them. It's not quite reciprocal energy, but you two have the same things in mind. You want a partnership, they want a partnership. You're looking at a team player. You meet someone possibly through a friend or a friend of a friend. You end up being friends with this person first, and then it turns into some sort of opportunity. You start seeing an opportunity. For some of you, you could be meeting someone who is Taurus or Libra. could be Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. There it is. The King of Swords is here. So this is what's coming charging in at you here. And for some of you, it might be after you've had some sort of an ending, but you now realize, like the thing is this, is when you get to a certain place in life, I'm at level 56 of the game this year. And when you get to a certain place in life, you realize that when you look back there, oh, that's why that had to happen. The reason that I couldn't have the person I was so stuck on that I thought was my twin flame or my soulmate or whatever label I stuck on their forehead, the reason I couldn't be in that thing is because this thing was the thing for me. Rejection is protection. And I say it all the time, and I know people don't want to hear it, but I feel like this is the understanding about why that thing back there ended. Why it was this painful lesson you had to go through. It's now a realization about why, because there's someone here that's better. An opportunity that is stable. 4 Pentacles here. An opportunity that is stable. It's going to give you stability here. And it's going to be a cerebral connection with a friendship first, before it ends up being, before you end up realizing that whatever you want wants you. That this person is sort of looking at you in the same way that you are looking at them. I feel like both of you have been in the labyrinth, and because of the healing, you're now going to be able to come out of this situation and meet in the middle. All right. Let's go over the zodiac. Let's find out who you are dealing with, my friend. Let's get to it really quick here. I'm hearing, and I've been hearing it a lot this week, I'm hearing Jacob's Ladder, and that is by Huey Lewis in the News, and it's telling me step by step, rung by rung, higher and higher, you're climbing Jacob's Ladder. So something here is about to be going in your favor. You're about to reach the top of the ladder here. All right. Collective, if you are dealing with an Aries. Tell me about the collective who is dealing with an Aries, please. Tell me about the collective dealing with an Aries. The Aries actually is looking forward to moving forward with you here. They see your opportunities. They see that you are abundant. They see that you make your own money, that they don't, like you're not a person who needs someone to take care of them. You're very independent and beautiful. They see you as the Empress. You could be dealing with someone who this Aries sees you as someone who is the Empress. You might be Taurus or Libra. If you're dealing with Taurus, it feels like you need to make a really big decision about the Taurus here. You're trying to decide whether this person is your wish fulfillment or not. You're trying to decide if this person is a soulmate or not. And the decision that you make about this person, or they make about you, is going to put you on a completely different trajectory than you've ever been on. We've got Virgo and Pisces energy here. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini wants to speak up, wants to ask you out, wants to figure out if you want to go out with them. It feels like there is a reunion here if you're looking at Gemini energy. The Queen of Swords, of course, is somebody who's going to speak up. Somebody wants to liberate themselves and wants to ask you out. I feel like the Gemini wants to ask you out. If you're dealing with a Cancer, I feel like the Cancer is moving on to some other romantic situation, or they are disconnecting from a chaotic situation, a chaotic romantic situation, in order to move forward to the calm. And so, yeah, take that as it resonates. That it feels like with the Cancer that for some of you, they are moving away from you to go from chaos to the calm. For some of you, they're leaving another thing in order to find new romance. Tell me about Leo. If Leo is the person, I think Leo wants to invest in you. They do know that you are someone who is highly intuitive and psychic. I feel like you already know that the Leo wants to invest in you, collective. But it feels like you're thinking it over. You're trying to check with your gut. Are you going to take it or not? That's going to be completely up to you. But it does feel like Leo does want to invest in you. Virgo, it feels like Virgo has decided they want to be single. They're not interested in love. Ace of Cups is in the reverse. They're not interested in starting anything new. I feel like Virgo is focused on their pentacle world, building their business or getting a new job, or maybe just raising themselves up in a position, in a higher position in their job, but they're very focused on their pentacle world and they're not focused on love at this time. Libra, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. So if you're dealing with a Libra, it feels like I feel like that things move too fast between you, and that's what ended up, that's why it ended up in sadness here. Somebody who has regret from the past, it feels like that if you're dealing with a Libra, that Libra might be a past person for you. And although I feel that it was stable while it lasted, it was only a two pentacle relationship, and it feels like it didn't grow from there. I think that either you or Libra has some regrets about that. Scorpio, if you're dealing with a Scorpio, things are about to go really well. We do have the Wheel of Fortune and the Four of Cups. It feels like if you and Scorpio have not been speaking to each other, if there's been a lull, if you've been ignoring each other, or if Scorpio is nothing to you, I think that's about to change with the Wheel of Fortune here. I feel like it's about to change, and the change I feel is positive. It is about to roll forward here. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, if you're dealing with Scorpio, I feel like things are about to change with them. That we're going from a place of being bored or not talking, or a place of redundancy, to things changing for the positive. How's that? It feels like that Scorpio is kind of looking over the situation, and they are there's someone who's kind of dragging their heels, but they are going to make a decision about you coming up very soon. We do have Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're in the Eight of Swords here, up in your head about something, about heartbreak. It feels like if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, that the Sagittarius is up in their head about you, and that they're feeling heartbroken or sad or depressed over the situation, the way it's worked out. We do have Capricorn energy, and it feels like somebody had an ending with the Capricorn, and they're just trying to work out the healing portion of it right now. Aquarius, if you're dealing with an Aquarius, it feels like Aquarius is probably going to call you, but not for the reasons that you think. I feel like Aquarius is going to call you probably with a really overly emotional situation. It feels like there's good news coming at you, but it's going to be highly emotional. So if you're not used to seeing the Aquarius as being highly emotional, I feel like their emotions are going to be all over the place, like sad, happy, upset, glad, like it feels like it's going to be all over the place. But I do feel like there is a message coming. If you're dealing with Pisces, you're going to get some balance with Pisces, but not before there is a Tower. It feels like that there is a realization that there needs to be balance here. Somebody needs karmic understanding. They need things to come into balance with you again. But the Tower is here. So it feels like there has to be a realization on the part of Pisces first before anything is going to move forward. Overall, it looks like there's going to be a lot of conversation, it looks like, in the next little while, possibly in the next week or so, next day or so for some of you. The Ace of Swords is here. You're going to get some clarity. You're going to get some honesty. You're going to get some truth, and not all of you are going to want to hear the truth. I'm just saying. I'm going to go for now. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you guys. I'm going to go for now. Take care. Love ya. Bye.